everyone, welcome to the last episode of Cowabunga Corner Season 5. In this episode, I am talking about issues 16 through 20 of the IDW comics, the next 5 issues, where you go through an explosive story arc. And I mean, a full story arc fits into here. We finish in issue 16 what happens with Slash, and that is just crazy stuff as you see poor Slash get taken down in a rough way, and Mikey did not want this to happen. Mikey fought for them to try and come to an understanding with Slash, seeing that there was something about him. And because of this, he took Slash's downfall very, very hard. But there was something bigger that happened, and this actually goes back for 15 into 16. But I didn't bring it up in the last time because I wanted to cover it more here in depth. Slash attacked Mikey's friend Woody, who worked at the pizza place. Woody came out, gave Mike his pizza and stuff, and then he came out later, and Slash showed up, and now Woody is afraid. He's very scared, and because of Slash's attack on Woody, Mikey lost his human friend. And that's hard. You see them trying to reach out and make friends. They're teenagers. They're so different, they can't just go out and make friends. And friends are important to them. So with Mikey not just watching Slash fall, which he was against in the first place, seeing Slash go down that hard, he lost Woody. And in issue 16, he goes to pick up his pizza, and there's the note, and you just feel sorry for him. It's hard. He's a very emotional, in-depth character, and here is somebody he cares about just disappearing. And, what else can you say about that? Mikey lost somebody he cared about a lot. So, with the ouch of losing Woody, we now have Leonardo also debating what happened with Slash. He did not want to go in the direction that it ended up going. But of course this is seen as Leo's fault. It was a sword into Slash. And you know the Turtles are going through a rough time. But Slash survives. We see him at the end of a comic with Old Hob. So Slash is out there. Slash is going to come back. We're going to see some kind of big, powerful return from that. But is Mikey going to get his friend back at all? That's what I want to know. To me, that was the impact, the powerful part of the story. Mikey losing his friend. I want to know if he gets him back. And I'm excited to see that there's still this mystery sitting here that I want to know about. It's a loose end to me. And I know the guys over at IDW realize this, and something's going to be covered. We're not done with that storyline. I just can't see it be ending right there. It's hard. And you know, Mikey's asked about it in other issues. Hey, has anyone heard from Woody? What's going on there? And nothing. So Mikey's not getting his friend back so far. We now have the full situation with trying to find out what StockGen is really up to. And the Turtles are getting desperate. So they send in April with her own idea to talk to Chet, who works there at StockGen, who's her boss above her, but somebody she felt she could actually talk to. Casey and the Turtles were all ready just in case anything happened. But as she's talking to Chet, portal opens, these kids with guns come through, and Turtles meet Neutrinos. Fantastic! I mean, the cover itself has the Neutrinos fighting the Turtles on it, and it's just, wow, awesome. In the original cartoon series, when the Turtles met the Neutrinos, they mistake them as bad guys as well. There was a small little fight where they had them land the cars and then found out they were on the same side. Well, here, it's a total bam, fight, 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 and they're whipped away by the portal. Kind of like in the 4Kids series or the Mirage comics when they get sent away on the Utrum's portal. This time they're out in the middle of a park fighting the Neutrinos, and the portal takes them away, and they're in Dimension X. I am sitting here on the edge of my seat going, the Neutrinos! I love the original cartoon series, and the Neutrinos were a big part of that series. There was a few things with the Neutrinos I didn't care too much about. For the most part, I loved their characters. I liked what happened with them, so I was very, very thrilled, and I liked the new take on them. Instead of the go-happy teenagers who are trying to live and having a hard time in an adult world, it's now, we are neutrinos. Our planet is under attack. Our king and queen has sent us to get Chet, Professor Honeycutt, Fugitoid, yeah, spoiler alerts, and bring him to Dimension X to help save the day, because he may be the only one that can make it so they can stop Krang's attack. So they got this huge war they just got pulled into. April and Casey are left behind. They're freaking out. They're like, the only way to find out what's going on now is through StockGen. Issues 17 through 20 is our awesome war in Dimension X. The Krang Wars is just, oh wow. I like where we're going, because it's still got that edge that Shredder is back in the city doing his stuff. You still see Karai sneaking in and stealing stuff from one of Krang's bases. You see April O'Neil going to StockGen and getting information. So the other stories are still just moving and moving along. But there's this huge war the Turtles are pulled into. And in there, they learn about Chet's background, who he really is, what's this all about, a Fugitoid. They get to see the machineries, they get to meet other neutrinos. It is just this ongoing war to where it's one action after another. And Mikey gets to go save a princess. So you get to see so much stuff that you're sitting there going, where's the next issue? Where's the next issue? It's fantastic. I personally think that adding the neutrinos in here, the way they have, it's made them toned up to where they fit perfectly in this comic book world. And I can't express more how good Tom is doing coming up with the storyline, and how wonderful Bobby is doing with getting this all tied in together from every aspect of the different comics that have been coming out. Of course, we're way in advance now. This is early 2013 that we're talking about. These issues came out. So if this is a spoiler to you, then pick up these books. Pick up these books and read them yourself. You can get way ahead of my reviews. These come out long after the actual issues have hit the newsstand. So go to your comic book stores. The Krang Wars is such a great fight scene where you get to see Leo and Michelangelo go head on head against Krang, as Donnie's off working with Fugitoid on getting their weapons together, and Raph is off in the battlefield getting down and dirty and making sure he's taking on this fight head on. You see the brothers connect as they're saying goodbyes and which directions they're going and who's doing what. It is such a strong family bonding war. At the same time, while they're splitting up, you know that their brothers are on their mind in these other areas. Splinter's back home worried, sick about everything, knowing his boys are out there and he's not there for them. It really does make this comic come alive in its own aspect. And I think that every part of this comic has been very pleasing to the eyes, to the reading. Again, we get another artist change with Bates, and I like Bates' work. Again, I do miss Dan Duncan, because Dan was the art style that we had for 12 straight issues and we got used to go through the series with. But I do like the Turtles a little bit more in the art style now. I'm going, yay! Turtles look like turtles again. They're not that huge cheekbone that's right there that makes them look old. So, I like Bates' work. I love Tom's writing. I love the way Kevin's right in there, helping all the way along. And I know that there is still so much more we can look forward to through the IDW series. Now, if I have to choose a favorite issue now that we got through the first 20, I don't know if I could. Because it's so tied in together. I would have to go back to the last set and say Splinter fighting Shredder is one of my favorite scenes so far, because you get into the depths of those two personality in a way that you don't normally get to see. A lot of times the Splinter and Shredder fights are so short and brief that you don't get to see their clash grow. But this time it was Splinter head on against them for a long time before the Turtle showed up, and that's something I really appreciate with the IDW comics. I really like that we have this series, and all the covers. All the covers. It kills the bank account if you're trying to collect every cover. I go after as many covers as I can get. I know I don't have every cover, and if you're a collector of the covers and you have every cover, that is fantastic. Congratulations. I have a lot. I try to get as many as I can with these, but variant covers are not as important as owning at least one copy per comic with these turtles. And I personally do have a favorite with each cover that tries to stay out on display when I have the books out. So, loving IDW. We have so much more coming up for Season 6, Cowabunga Corner. We're going to bring in more interviews. We've already got a few lined up. We're going to definitely get in more reviews, more old footage. So stay with us as we're going to go through another break here before the next season begins. I can't thank everyone enough for staying with Cowabunga Corner. Remember that the website never takes a break. We have 5 articles a week. Usually there is reviews every week for Ninja Turtle stuff, be it the comic books, the cartoon series, the classic cartoon series. We do random reviews of different collection pieces that have come out through the years. So there's a lot of things that the fans can enjoy all year long on Cowabunga Corner. We also do free giveaways of like autographed trading cards, anything else we can get our hands on. If any company is willing to work with us on doing promotional giveaways, we'd be happy to work with you guys. Make sure your sponsorship is out there. Anything you're promoting is out there. So we do so much with CowabungaCorner.com that you will find videos there that do not make it here to our channel on YouTube. So make sure during our downtime, keep an eye on Cowabunga Corner for any news and updates on where the Cowabunga Corner crew is going to be and what we're up to next. Remember, we have Facebook, we have Tumblr, there's a Pinterest account. We're all over the internet. If you have a website that you're wondering if we're connected to, just send us a message and we'll let you know if we have an account there or not. Thank you so much for watching Cowabunga Corner. We have been very grateful for all the support, all of the views, and all the feedback we have gotten throughout the years. And we will catch you next season in Cowabunga Corner.